execute a sniper entry with TuPar 3.0 strategy. And this can work on any pair. However, I killed the game with US30, and I hope that you can too. Okay? Before I begin, if you want a support group, follow me on Telegram, the TuPar BBKOF strategy, and follow me on YouTube under two pips. I mean, I haven't been posting a lot, but I'll try to work on that. But ask your questions here so everybody can see them and I can comment and help everybody. All right, with that being said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Now, we're going to go ahead and kick into it. Bam. Now, if you haven't seen my video, go on the playlist for the TuPar 3.0 or TuReject Concept. Go on that playlist and find my TuPar 3.0 strategy video. Okay, it shows you more about the strategy, and go to the chart setup video for this so you know how to set your chart up. Matter of fact, all of that will be put in the description of this video. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and kick into it. I don't have a lot of time, but I'm gonna just give you what I have really quick. All right, so for a buy, the very first thing you wanna do, I'll make it easy. I'm gonna teach you guys as if you're probably kind of new to trading and it's a little bit difficult for you. All right, so basically, what I'm gonna say is if you go to the 5 minute time frame, which I like to do, I would have seen something that looked like this, right? And let me go ahead and mark this with some vertical lines. All right, we'll mark it till about here. That's the closing of it. And then we'll mark one here. Okay, so we in between the pink lines, and I get excited about this stuff, right? Because I kill the game with this, and you can too. Now, we're on a 5 minute time frame. First thing we're gonna look for, five to curve away from price. And my camera could be backwards. But anyhow, you're gonna curve away from price. If we're looking for a sell, we're curving away from price. Either way, buy or sell. But in this case, we were going up and we want that five to curve away from price. That's the first thing that's gonna have me on the edge of my seat saying, whoa, something big about to happen, and I want to be ready for it. Bam, you got that. Number one. Two, merged parabolic SARs. We're not going for no sales unless we have those merged parabolic SARs sitting at the top. Okay? Merged parabolic SARs. The first one you would have had was this green one right here. Now, my moving averages. I got the 5, which is orange, and the 14, which is red. 20, which is green. 50, which is purple. 125, exponential, which is green. 125 simple, which is yellow. Go find my chart setup video for more on that. Bam. Price curved around. You got your merged parabolic SAR sitting at the top. Now, there are times when I go ahead and capitalize off of the orange crossing down underneath the red for a quick scalp, you know what I'm saying? And TuReject Concept, I would ride that trade from one rejected level to the next. And that is when we first initially had our green parabolic SAR pop to the top. The bam, you had the red one pop to the top, based on 8. I hold an 8 all up in here. Especially this is the 5 minute time frame, guys. This is not the one. This is the 5 minute time frame. Okay, but for you intraday traders, this will work well for you. Scalpers, it will work well for you too. Just be patient. Just wait for that bad baby to get in profit, right? Okay. Now you would notice that bam, once this blue popped on the scene, what happened? Everybody knows. Everybody asks about my blue parabolic SAR. What? Why you added that? Bam. That is an indication that what happens? Price pulls back. Okay. When the blue parabolic SAR touch the scene, most times price pulls back. Sometimes it goes straight through. There are times, but a lot of times price pulls back. So we wait it out. Even when the orange crossed down, let me take that off. The orange crossed down under the red, you typically get like a small little pullback, right? And that's what would have happened. Price was there for the bearish and then pulled back a little bit. Wasn't a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But you can go in. I mean, especially with this big bearish engulfing candle, price action, pay attention to the candles and how big, small they're moving at the time. All of that stuff matters. You know what I'm saying? So, and another thing, we always pay attention to what? Market structure. Okay. Price no longer went higher. Dang, where's my little brush? Okay. No longer went higher. We started to go down. Okay, we were looking for sales. And then bam, we had the 5 curve away, merged parabolic SARs. We loved it. Okay, we crossed through our little first little deal here, and price would have hit you. Well, let me take that off. We crossed through. Do y'all see that? Where I'm putting this little cross on the orange and the red, right? Right here, right there. All right, that cross happened. You got a little pullback. You hopped in. But if I'm gonna teach you about the sniper entry of how to get in. All right, this is the 5-minute time frame. This is your initial look. This gets you on the edge of the seat. Say, okay, I'm looking for more. We talked about the blue pulling back. We talked about the initial cross of the orange to the red. So now we're gonna drop down. We see our pink vertical lines. We're gonna drop down to the 1. This is where all of that played out. So on the 5, I would have been noticing everything starting here. And guess what, guys? We're not ready. We're not ready for a sell yet. Yes, we would have sold the 5 pull away from price and all of that. But guess what else, guys? All of your MAs are riding underneath price. So guess what? We're not ready for a sell. And we don't have our merged parabolic SARs at the top. We're not ready for a sell, okay? Now, me personally, I could play with a few things, but I'm not going to teach you guys that. Follow the game plan. Okay, so 5-minute time frame gave you that initial look. Time to hop down to the 1 minute for your sniper entry, right? Because the 5 told you to do that. All right, so bam, we had another opportunity of look. That's what I call that orange, moving away from price. That is your first initial opportunity of look. We're looking because now we're about to get some movement going. And then bam, we had our green parabolic SAR form to the top. By the rules, we do nothing yet, okay? And then what do we have? We had both the red and the blue. We had the red pop up first, and then we had the blue pop up, right? Right here. I'm going to use the cross still. Right there, right? It was red. Price went all the way down. Then the blue popped up, and then the next very candle, which is right there, is white. It gave us a massive pullback on the blue parabolic SAR, right? And then price did what? Price did what? Started, you got to watch price action, guys. Watch price action. Take that off. Price started to change up on you and get smaller, okay? Give you indecision candles, all right? What was they doing? What were they doing? They were getting ready for a transition. We sit on our hands and we wait. We're talking about sniper entries, right? So you got your merged parabolic SARs. At this point, you got all of them, and you're happy. You answer, you like, dang, I know this is about to be a sell, and I'm just waiting on the perfect opportunity. The perfect opportunity comes here. What is that? That is your 14, which is red, crossing down underneath your green, okay? And guess what, guys? All of them are pointing downward. The green, the red, and the orange. And your purple is transitioning from up, curve, down. Okay? We're happy about that. So at this point, right here, we're meeting the rules. Okay? Me personally, I would have loved that because I got everything I need up here. Okay? At this point, the moment my candle closed underneath my 20 moving average, which could account for any one of these, that doji, it closed. And then once that price started riding up under my rejection level, which is part of my TuReject Concept, guess what, guys? We eating like a mofo to the next reject level. To the next reject level. At this point, this is when I would throw in, guess what? Where am I? Let me make sure I'm in the right location. Wait. Okay, bam. Am I in the right spot? Okay. Let me find it. I said at this point, yes, this is where I would throw in my horizontal line, and it just went away from me again. So I'm gonna find it. Bam, that's orange, right? Okay. I'll put it where it's supposed to go. Let me refine it. Based off of that one right there, I just placed a rejection level or a horizontal line on my most recent reject as I'm looking for sales, right? Okay, because I would have been eating, and I would have ate to this, the black line rejection level, and that would have crossed, and I would have got in again because it was super bearish and engulfing, right? And I'm still following my game plan. I got merged parabolic stars above me. I had the red cross underneath the green, and then I had my MAs pointing downward. Price closed underneath the 20. Yeah, I'm riding that bad baby. And what did price do? Not exactly, but it came a little bit past it, and then it pulled back, not all the way to it. Now I could probably look to the left and get crazy with marking these rejection levels, but I would have been satisfied. I definitely would not have been going in for any buys. They all would have been sells, considering the facts. I'm following the rules. Merged parabolic stars above me and MAs above me. I'm going for sells. Bam. And just look at price. What did it do? Every single time, price respected the reject lines. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this video now. I was going to give you more examples, but I got somewhere to be. Just take what I just showed you right there and flip it for a buy. You're going to be golden. Before I walk away, I will say, start off with your 5, because things get crazy with indices. We all know that. Price move crazy and fast. But you would have been able to capitalize from this rejected level to this rejected level at the end of the day. At the end of the day, if you would have held that as an intraday trader, okay? Or if you would have scalped it down. Be confident in what you're doing. Closing out, I will say, you can use stuff like this here. All right? When the green touched the green, you might want to look for a pullback or the end of that trend, because that was what, like right here, when it touches it or when it gets close to it. And what do we have? We started to have a lot of supply built up right there. A lot of consolidation, a little range or whatever. And then it dropped. So, yeah. And what did that look like over here? Things started to get choppy up in here. But then what we do? We started off again. Under MAs, under parabolic SARs. Okay? And look how, if you was going back trying to do a buy here, you're wrong. Why? Because both your green, both your red is still pointing down. Don't be a fool. Do what makes sense. It's common sense, guys. Go back and back test what I just showed you. You won't be sorry. You'll be eating too. All right. With that being said, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. If you want to ask questions, get in the comments and post them there. Follow me on Telegram. I have a support group there. One team, one fight, one love, 2 out.